like virtually every major Las Vegas hotel, casino, and resort. The Luxor, currently the world's second largest hotel, has come to rely on Alto-Shaam. Keeping the Luxor's kitchens running smoothly is all in a day's work for Executive Chef Jason Skarupa.
This property, I oversee 19 kitchens, so we're feeding anywhere from 18 to 23,000 meals a day, so that's a feat in itself. We have 25 salaried chefs that report to myself. I have 2 assistants as well, 360 culinarians that work here, and then in the stewarding side there's another 200 employees or so. So food and beverage total with front of the house and back of the house is over 1,200 employees. The property was built in 1993. Obviously, as you can see, it's one of the most unique properties probably around, because obviously it's a pyramid. And we continue to expand and make the property a little bit more user-friendly, because pyramids were made to put pharaohs and bury them, not to service customers. This property has expanded 3 times. Every time it's expanded, we've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. As we've done that, logistically, certain kitchens are pretty much, a good morning jog away from where the function is at. So we basically have a lot of transportation that is required. There's small, low ceilings, and there's areas of the pyramid, again, that are very much like tunnels. And so we need something that's versatile enough to fit through these areas, that not only fits, but will be able to handle uphill climbs and downhill rolling, and the Alto-Shaam cabinets do that. We would do a banquet for 1,500 or 1,200 or 1,000. We would need 12, 15 warmers to take out to pool functions or things like that. The transportation alone, we would have to staff people to push those carts to get those, those food items out to that function. I'm now doing it because of the capability of their warmers and the spacing that those warmers have and the versatility of those warmers. I'm now doing it with half. And then the cabinets themselves, the heating that's in the cabinets, and the consistency of the cabinets, and the longevity of the cabinets, and the cleanability of the cabinets. I felt that they were durable, and it was reliable, and it was good equipment. And I believed in it from that standpoint. And as I've built a relationship with the company, I found a lot of different avenues at the property where their equipment, basically for me, fits into a lot of situations, not just conventioning and banquet business. We have continued, and slowly but surely are phasing out the steamer here in my property. I will tell you that steamers have boilers. Alto-Shaam's competitors, as far as I'm concerned, aren't a competitor. And when you look at the fact that Alto-Shaam's equipment doesn't have those boilers, and that their systems that they've designed can sustain this hard water environment. We have 2 combi ovens that we purchased. They're down in the main kitchen. They've been there for 5 years. I mean, with the exception of some minor adjustments here and there, we've never really needed any equipment repair on those items. And for me, that's just huge, because for us, it's a nightmare with downtime. We can't afford to have that. We have to be able to purchase equipment that's going to last, equipment that's going to be able to sustain a high volume of business that we're dealing with on a daily basis. And again, something that's going to be able to be turned on and running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, we don't get a break in Vegas. We don't get a break. It's 365 days a year, 7 days a week. When everybody else is on holiday and everybody else is on vacation, we're here providing that service. So we are slowly but surely putting this and applying Alto-Shaam to various kitchens, and not just from a quantitative standpoint, but from a fine dining standpoint, from a gourmet room standpoint. And Vegas has pushed away from this 99-cent shrimp cocktail mentality, and now we have dining destinations where people want to come, and they want to come and not only be here for the entertainment, but also for the food, and that's considered one of the things that people are here for. It's not just about that buffet. I have to admit and say that Alto-Shaam has made me rethink the way I prepare food. I'll give you an example. All along, we put lobster tails in an oven. We used a convection oven to take those tails in there and baste them and butter them and put them into an oven. One of the things that we've learned to do with the combis is we've used the combi method, which has allowed that product to truly come out in a better form than it would in the past. And so it's kind of made us rethink and back up and say, hey, let's try this, and we have done that. And so, for us, the versatility, the reliability, it's huge. And one of the things I've tried to do at this property is streamline. I mean, when I arrived here, they probably had 19 brands of equipment. We are now down to about 7. And we've reduced it down because we feel that, those 7 types of brands of equipment work good for us. And I have to say, when it comes to heating cabinets, when it comes to combis and those things, we just continue to purchase Alto-Shaam, and we'll continue to do that. And to add to this, we have a relationship. I can pick up the phone, and I know that if I do have a problem, that I know I'm not going to be talking to a dead end at the end of the line. I know I'm going to talk to somebody that's going to want to resolve that problem and go above and beyond to continue, to build a relationship of business.